Hi everyone, so welcome back. I am just going to show you guys a couple things really quick. So I got some new shoes. These were for specifically for hip hop because I just needed to get some new shoes that were a little bit more supportive. So I went and got some high top tennis shoes, and I think, what brand is this? Phil's? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's the one that has the F and the I and the L, and then I think it's supposed to be an S and it looks like a triangle, so I think that's Phil's. I don't know. And then I got these, which are Madden Girl. I actually, at the store, Burlington Coat Factory, and that's where I got these shoes. And these ones they look really cool. So they actually have like little extra arch supports, and I might use these for house shoes or I don't know, something else, or maybe for dance, but they are very lightweight and they have really good arch support, which is awesome. I mean, these are really good arch support. So that was my shoe find. I just wanted to give an update really quick on photography and just kind of life really quick. So my family had got me a camera, a really nice camera, and I'm really terrible with like knowing what the names of things are. I'm really bad. Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So it's a Sony APS-C, and I think that's the model that I don't know about any numbers. I'm so bad. Like, I can do technology. I don't do names of technology. Not at all. I don't do names of technology. I can work with computer systems and things like that. I am by no means like a coder or anything like that. But I can find my way around technology, but I am like, I love my phone. I have no idea what it's called. So to me, it's not important. People are always spewing out like names of things, and I'm like, well, I know like how it works, but So anyway, I was very, very blessed to get that camera because it really, I started being able to do really good photography. I've been doing as a hobby photography for years. I mean, probably since, oh Lord, I really started getting serious about photography and film when I was in probably the 7th grade. I don't remember me doing well. Okay, I've always filmed stuff. Like I've always I would grab friends and siblings and stuff like that, and we would film things when I was younger. But it was more like my parents filming things. I would ask them, can we film this? But once I was in 7th grade, I really took off running. I don't really remember what started that. I just felt this need to film, and so I did. And I started with my friends and family, and we would do little commercials and things like that. And we would do. I was big on music videos. I'm still big on music videos. I love those. And I love timing. Like with music videos, you really have to get a sense of timing, which is. I love that. I laugh when I watch some of my old editing because I wanted everything on a beat. Like if someone was picking up a piece of paper, or if someone was walking through the door, it had to be on a musical beat. I think it probably comes from just me loving music and dance and stuff. But anyway, so side note. I've been very blessed to have that, and so I actually just got a wedding booked for the beginning of September, which I'm very excited and very blessed about. So that'll be really fun. And I am just, I've given that to God, and, we're going to see where that goes. But, so I'm very excited about that. And then I am working on my book still. This week is going to be a little bit crazy because I'm going to try to get as much of the musical done as I can. I'm choreographing Hello Dolly for the high school that is in my area that I graduated from, actually. So I am going to be working on that probably very heavily this week, and I'll do a video on that because I would like to have that process filmed. Choreographing a show is a very intense process. I mean, the last show that I did, apparently in my sleep, I would be going, the show, the play. And my family would be like, what were you talking about in your sleep? So it was the show, because it's just, there were so many numbers to choreograph last year, and I didn't, I planned everything, but I'd never done anything of that scale before. So it was a fun challenge, but it was definitely a challenge. This year now I know a little bit more of what I'm getting into, what the kids can do comfortably and everything. So that's really, choreographing a show is so rewarding. It is so much fun to watch what you have done. From you're sitting in the seats, and last year the kids did such an amazing job. So I was just blown away, and I was able to watch it without putting me into my work, if that makes sense. I was able to sit back and watch, and it felt like I had nothing to do with the show. I was just watching it for fun, and I was entertained. They entertained me, and that was great. So, and then getting into the school year, I've got dance classes starting back up and everything, so that's a whole nother deal. And I'm really excited about it. It's just a lot. Got a lot going on my plate right now. So, very, very excited about everything that's going on. I feel very, very blessed. And there will be more videos. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to start releasing a video maybe once a week. It will probably be, it might not be like the same topic every time, but maybe I'll do like one, one health and wellness, one just everyday life, one art project, one, so it might be different all the time. I have no idea. So, and we'll see how much how much I feel narcissistic in front of the camera. I was watching some of my old videos, and I really, I liked the way that I presented, and sometimes I feel like when I overthink something, I just become too narcissistic. And so, having empathy for your audience, whoever that is. I don't know who watches these. I don't know if anybody watches these, but that's not the point. The point is to, empathize with the person behind the camera, even if there isn't anybody there, because it's practice for me to be empathetic. I've really been thinking about this for a while, because I feel a little bit isolated sometimes, because I don't feel all that connected with people my age. I've been through a lot of things that maybe older people have been through. So sometimes I feel a little isolated, even from people that I like, that are in my sphere. Our lives have just taken such different paths that sometimes I feel I have more in common with much older people. And I do connect well with people who are quite a bit older than me. I really enjoy that. But I've been thinking a lot about just, creating healthy relationships and kind of stepping outside my box a little bit more, and being a good friend, and what does that mean to be a good friend, and also wrestling with a little bit of just, kind of loneliness almost, because there's just going to be some changes in our home. I've been so, I was the caretaker for my siblings for a very long time, and also the caretaker for my mom, and so it's been different being, seeing my sister, like, she's getting ready to go off to college, and then my brother is, older and, kind of the Mr. Cool and doesn't really want to talk to me. So it's different, and different is hard, and sometimes I feel like there's just not very many people that I can talk to about certain things. So sometimes when I will connect with someone, and I do this with everybody, I'll either I undershare and I'm kind of too aloof, or I overshare. So finding that balance, I am not the most socially adept, believe it or not. I am much more, I'm very comfortable right now because I'm by myself, so, but once I start talking to other people, a lot of times my words just kind of blip out, or I'm very fluent when I'm doing my writing. If someone gives me a pad of paper and a pen, I can write and get my thoughts out. But that's just something that it comes with practice. It's like what Mr. Darcy and Lizzie said. You have to practice. So anyway, I don't know where all that was going, but yeah, so just that's a little update. And then, oh, I don't know if I said this in this video. I did another video before and I didn't like it, so I erased it. But we are going to get a puppy this weekend on Saturday. So it'll be a golden retriever baby boy, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be different. It'll be, it's another thing that's different. But now I'll have somebody to go on a walk with. Take our little baby for a walk. So yeah, so that's all that's been going on over here. And if you guys have, I don't know, if you have any things that you're kind of thinking about, or if there's any I've got so many philosophy videos that I want to do, but if there's other daily life videos that you guys would like to see or anything like that, just let me know. And I would love to also just kind of have conversation via the web. I've found some people on the web that I really feel like I would like to reach out to, because I don't see a whole lot of common sense thinking being free to be out there in just the everyday, conversation, which is really sad. But I found a lot of strong women on the internet that I feel like I would like to reach out with, kind of make a community almost. But we'll see. So anyway, have a great whatever you're having, day, night, whatever, and let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, and if there's anything that you would like to discuss, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.